comfort territory and a mirror match in terms of the compositions.
And Liquid again changing up this composition. This time Surf pushing all the way deep. The triple push. The headshots are being found. Nivera can't do much more but try and backpedal to safety, but he's taken care of. And oh, Jamppi. Oh, Jamppi.
Yeah, try winning this one.
I mean, he's going to certainly give it a good go.
Take the ult.
One. Yeah, you know, you get something out of it.
But what an aggressive play from XERXIA as well. That's the confidence. That's the level.
And this is the kind of stuff they were doing all the time against Optic to try and scout out, get a bit of early information as well. If he can hit this shot when Scream maybe just wide swings out of it and Spam comes through. That's going to be the dash committed with the drone as well accompanying it. He has to respect it. Disengages now with the rest of his team, but look at Crws in his position, crouching behind 410.
And the slow ops, the wall, the recon dart, all of these things are breaking up the Team Liquid push and making it difficult for them to actually take the space. There's a slow op from soulcas as well that does the same kind of thing. And Liquid with 30 seconds left, they've got to commit to A now.
Yeah, at this point, it's so obvious what site they're leaning towards.
Great first pick.
They do take out Surf. He's been doing the damage for them. Scream up top. What a transfer. Bullet lands on the head. Does find the mark he was looking for, but now a quick engagement! That is filthy! Crws is running amok above the high areas there of 410, and now it's the 2v1. Link has managed to wrap his way around. He's lurked around the wall.
The wall!
It's impeding him. He has to find his way around the corner. It's already half. He's jumping around. They know his positioning. A bit of run and gun in play, but not enough.
He's just got the angles, gets the impact. He's got the ultimate now as well.
And all that early aggression again. Liquid conditioned to just kind of wait it out a bit. Here's a bit of pace though. They've injected straight into it. Scream with the knives in hand is going to get the Blade Storm renewed.
But do they expect Crws? Again, another situation where they're playing somebody long, somebody short. And the players at the back, they're willing to take the fights early. Surf with a pick onto Scream, and once more, Crws
They're
just
not gonna expect this.
Silent. How do you expect this?
There's no way in hell they expect this. But still, the timing might be there. The wall. Jamppi might be making a tremendous play, and he spotted him. There's the pick. The res is coming through. They don't expect it. He's right around the side. What a spray control.
What a play.
Pick. And yeah, instantly the res comes through. Jamppi has completely opened this up for his team.
What a round from Jamppi. It's some elephantine stomping into B green.
And this is all going to be heard by Sushiboys, who's just holding around the corner, which means they are fully aware. Lockdown in hand. Jamppi does have the ultimate to try and disrupt this one, but he was busy just holding the top of that yellow control, swinging around the corner. It's a lockdown for a lockdown, and they're right back around the corner!
They didn't get the plant! That's unbelievable! Sushiboys!
Oh no.
Sushiboys had a second nano swarm.
Might be setting up for a bit of a faster engagement. Scary. Hit online, the spam coming through up there.
They knew where that was, but he dodges it all.
I think it might have been spamming as well, just for... He's done this prior, where he did it a little bit further back, but this time just about ducked, so he saved his head.
Team Liquid are pushing themselves forwards, as is Crws actually, over by B. But this looks like Liquid are just going to be full committing to the A side. Jamppi has his Hunter's Fury at any point here, and it's actually soulcas that gets caught out first. Scream's taking a ton of damage too. The spike dropped. Doesn't look great for Liquid.
And again, the injection of chaos into this round right now. No one really knows what's going on. Scream just holding up top. Dark giving him again a bit of information, but the time on the clock slowly bleeding down. There's 40 seconds roughly left in this round.
Oh, they think they can go back. They think they can go back. Nivera picked one up on the flank.
Crws position.
But they have no idea where Crws is.
Look at this.
And Crws is going to hear them coming back over to him. There's 30 seconds left, Brent.
They have to clear him out here, but are they even going to suspect this one? Slide off angle. It's beautiful. And now if he stays alive, he gets two! Spike drop down. A disaster right now for Liquid. Scream's got the operator in hand, but he's so weak.
The op's got to be the worst weapon he could have here to try and punish Crws too.
The tiptoe right around the corner, but he gets spotted across. foxz has the crossfire to support, and now no time whatsoever to make any sort of plays to win this one round.
I don't think that's what Sliggy had in mind when he called the timeout and the strat for this one. Round 7 firmly in control once again of XERXIA. And it's the same
play at the beginning of this one. The drone's going to be used to clear deep into B main to make sure that none of the players from XERXIA can set up in those deep angles.
You want to see a shock dart on the plant position here to try and remove this. There it is. And now Link, he has the Viper's Pit. They're going to want to escort that in safely so that they can get it off.
Question is, what's online right now to try and push them away? foxz is just spamming, I'm pretty sure, through the wall, all the way back from Snowman, and he's found that one, but now the Hunter's Fury pushed them away. Slash right through. Jamppi, what a connection. And now the counterplay from foxz, but it's just a little bit too late. He's just dragging on the heels of all the players from Team Liquid. They get away essentially scot-free.
And the turret's watching the flank, not just the turret, but Jamppi. These two players as they push in.
More than ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Guardian easily cleans those players up. But the Viper's Pit at the end of the day wasn't even particularly necessary. They throw it in there, it's always good to invest. I think it's a smart ultimate to use. But it didn't have the impact. What really did was Jamppi being able to grab that pick with the Hunter's Fury and how well they got into the site in the first place.
That pace was, I think, definitely needed.
Level of value, but that's a phenomenal opening pick for Liquid to get.
And I haven't revealed too much other than the fact that, I mean, obviously XERXIA,
Right here.
they know what's about to be coming. They know this hit's coming through.
My question, Bren, is whether Sushiboys invests his lockdown. He does not have nanoswarms on the spike plant. So they're not going for a big deny the plant kind of setup right now.
30 seconds left.
I mean, I guess they could with like snake bites and shock darts, but it feels more likely to me that they're just going to put time pressure with this lockdown.
Yeah.
There's 20 seconds left, nanoswarm out. What happens if Sushiboys just invest this ult right now?
And the lockdown's down. Players from Liquid, they need to start to try and break this one. They do get a plan, but the spam comes through. soulcas dealt with. Lockdown. Players are going to be able to survive and just avoid being detained as well as they just hug the exit areas of it. I'm scared as well of this now, but the post plan's being played from Liquid. Jamppi 11 seconds away from that recon dart. I don't think he cares though, still taking the fight. Swinging out, takes off foxz's head, and he takes off another one. 3 kills for him in this round, a 4th! You've got to be kidding me. Denied the ace. Surf will at least do that much, but he realizes I got to get out of here. I can't do that much.
And the Surf was going for a flank down mid, wasn't really connected with the rest of his team, comes back in, operator in hand, and Jamppi's already won it for him. There's a bit of a jet diff to finish things off, but it's...
Those angles, the line-of-sight angles where...
Take flight.
Yeah.
He otherwise might not have been able to watch.
He's pretty claustrophobic at the moment, just hiding from the drone.
Someone needs to break this.
Crws tried,
You've got to break this drone, and now Surf is in trouble. It spotted him out, goes for the quick scope, and now you're seeing the slow orbs come through. Liquid are so aggressive, yet Crws takes matters into his own hands.
Another mad play.
Pushes across, and yep, that's a play being made from him, still making it happen, and that is sScary supporting him right from the side. Up top, though, Link tries to make some magic happen. It is the 2v3. Nivera just watching with the op. The long sightline. sScary is in trouble if he peeks that one, and now it's the 2v2. Link moves forwards, a quick little flick of the wrist. Finds the header. Surf, Sushiboys left alone. Only the Spectre to work with. Here's the spike being planted. No way does he catch that timing, but the swing was there. Back, I think, to the beginning of the half. It looks like they wanted to get a bit aggressive. Now the drone's being pushed up, but it's so fast.
Bren, these mid pushes have not been working because Liquid are playing so much faster than they were before.
And this Fury has to be used to commit. They got that lockdown. One little tag finally will do a bit of damage there onto Jamppi, but they're already deep. Wall's not being taken down, and Scream, he's popped his own knives. Running over them right now, updraft in hand. Surf, he tries to answer back, but the knife's just a slight whiff, and the weaponry is not ideal. Only a couple of Spectres to take these long-range fights. 3v5.
Ambitious right clicks from distance with the classic, but only 3 Spectres here. 3v5 retake, so difficult for XERXIA.
It's a quick little flick there from him. Still Scream, he's working right up close into them. Surf now left alone. No health, 13. Hit points just left remaining to him, and with the Spectre, Nivera's holding this angle down. Could potentially catch that timing that he's looking for, but it will not be the case. Mark in the playoffs.
I think this is such an important pistol round for XERXIA to be able to come out with. What a flick! That's from soulcas.
And this is explosive. Wasn't expecting this kind of pace. Usually the rounds are quite slow from both of these teams, but...
XERXIA's pistol was fast before on Icebox, and they're going with the same kind of momentum again. They need this. They need to be able to halt Liquid's momentum that they had in that first half. They really got things back in their favor. It was 6-1.
6-1, man. What is that? Just pre-firing the common plant spot. Catches onto Sushiboys. That Sheriff is doing work right now.
But with 2 ghosts, if Crws and sScary are able to take long-range fights, they still have an opportunity to turn this round around.
You have to hit some shots, though. Some nasty ones at that. Again, the spam from Scream.
It's so scary when you see it come through.
Shock dart, they're actually walling all the way up. This is the kind of ingenuity that you love to see. Xerxia just waiting for somebody to cross into their line of sight angles. They
Link's
expect this. They drop down, planting inside the little cubby, and now the double swing comes through. Vulnerability on point for them. Not going to be able to at least trade out the player if one of them went down there to the Marshall that's being played, and they have spotted a bit of that utility as well. The Nano Swarms, well, at least one of them's taken out. Aren't going to start to come through, but respect being shown. That was a snake bite shock dart combo, I'm pretty sure. Enough to do a bit of damage, and it has taken a chunk out of them. And Xerxia forced to try and pivot away here, but the read, I think, is already there. Look at the players on from Team Liquid, the minimap just scampering, making sure that they can put a stop to it.
It is 4v3, but it's going to be so tough to get this spike down. Jamppi, of course, has already used his shock darts, but Link's in a great position to spam.
That's so spammable.
This looks deadly.
Wall up. Try and swing across it. This time they're covering for it.
What a great play. Sushiboys so aware of that threat, and they get boosted up into the position. Here's the punish as well for Jamppi. Spray the wall, will you?
Just pushing all the way around, man. soulcas. Last player left standing for Liquid, and it looks like this flank for Kitchen. Yeah, caught unaware. Nice round.
Operator. They're pretty confident this is going to end B.
Well, the deep drone, it does spot the turret. The turret gets taken away.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, the players are starting to at least meander over towards that B side on the side of Liquid. soulcas wants to be ready. Look at the positioning he's playing here. He wants to try and disrupt and break this wall instantly, and he's done just that. It's no longer really safe for Crws to try and plant. He is so low right now.
And he gets spammed down. 10 seconds left here.
They have to get the plant down, Josh.
It's critical. Go for it.
They have to try and stick this one. They have to defend the plant. And spam around the corner. Scream straight through the smoke. He's got the Phantom in hand, of course. He can do a bit of running and gunning. The players from Xerxia have to try and lock this one down. It's a 2v4.
They've got 2 Nano Swarms. They have 2 snake bites, but I don't think that's going to be enough.
He doesn't even have the Nano Swarm set up right now. Sushiboys just being so heavily pressured. They were thinking a couple of weeks ago, you know, changes potentially on the horizon for them, but this tournament, if they are able to claw this one back, and
yeah, it's not just a win to prove that they belong with the best teams in the world. It's a win to prove that the Liquid system works.
Absolutely.
That they have an IGL system that functions, that like he has faith in all of the players.
No, sScary here. I can't believe this. He's looked all the way up, and look at the patience being showcased. He needs to take that kill, though. As soon as Scream gets that pick onto Surf, he realizes this is a dangerous scenario to just be really dragging out. And so, the 1-for-1. And Scream is pushing so deep around this corner. It looks like it is being held, though, by foxz, but he only has the Sheriff in hand.
Is anyone going to clear
this? Punish this one? They actually do.
That's crazy. And sScary has his ult online. Viper's Pit available for this round. They can go in here. They can turn this around. They can turn their fortunes in favor of Xerxia.
And notice this, the change happening here as well. Previously, they've been putting that wall right across where it's spammable. This time, in a much safer position.
Yeah, very different setup. And their Viper's Pit extends just far enough to do damage
fast
to the players who are retaking.
Turret takes contact of one of the players playing inside of it. Link has to respect that and back away. soulcas just trying to work around yellow now, and timing is critical for them. The Nano Swarm pushes them off of it. They know they're not going to be on the plant. soulcas has to make a play, pushes around the back. The weaponry, it's not fantastic, but now as they're sticking it, sScary finding all the kills. That's going to be 5. The player rezzed up Nivera. Left to his devices, not much more he can truly do. And will it be 6? It will indeed.
When have you seen that? Masters Reykjavík with this. There could be an operator. There could be a Killjoy holding here. Thankfully, neither are present.
Yeah, taking that control now. 40 seconds remaining. Dart at the back. Actually goes, I think, a little bit too deep there. The Scream drops down. Both of the smokes runs forwards. Cloudburst giving him a bit of coverage here, and he still wants to take control of this area. Still wants to hold it down. The snake bite, making sure that neither player can really push too far, and he has to dash to disengage.
A rare example of pretty inefficient utility usage
20 seconds
there.
left.
And time management as well, yeah, is a massive problem.
Hunter's Fury popped off by foxz, and he needs to find at least a pick off of it. There's 12 seconds remaining. This plant, it has to be committed. And Team Liquid, they've still got the players. Still, the plant, it will eventually fall. The post plant's coming online. Sushiboys, he managed to lurk up mid. He's found 2.
And he's running into their spawn as well. He's going for the longest flank imaginable on this lurk.
Jamppi, though, trying to clutch it up right now. Eventually, that's going to be taken out, and Link does not know where Sushiboys is playing this flank all the way through.
If Link had stuck, he could have won this round, and yet Sushiboys has just got the read.
No way! He resets the aim, and he finds
himself into that area and gather information with his face.
Yeah.
So, xerxia really have played the map rotations nicely here. They found themselves an opening.
Contacting in. I mean, they know where the turret is. They know that Nivera's holding that line of sight angle right round the corner. I can't believe they're still attempting this one. Sushiboys. Crosshair placement. A little bit too low there, but I think it's going to be rewarded with the kill.
It is a great pick. Jamppi just trying to make sure the drone can see that sight line for as long as possible. Does manage to get the tag. Here's the contact push. Nivera takes down Crws. There's another one. Scary weak. They can calm the damage that's been done.
Oh, he gets caught jumping as well. Unable to reset the aim and really take that fight still. Dart into the back. foxz is able to collect that kill onto Jamppi, but he is the last player left alive. It's a 1v2 for him. Gets the one now to res online. Liquid going to be taking this one with a huge numbers advantage, and it's up to some absolute heroics from foxz to try and win this one. And they are swarming him every single possible angle, but he needs a respective 3 bullets. Left alive, goes for the quick taps.
Scream, if you look at where Scream is positioned right now, he's got the knives, and he's all the way back in spawn. I think they're just trying to figure out the rotates, honestly.
It's super deep. I mean, might be trying to set up some sort of play as well.
Just a double updraft.
Yeah, the double updraft when something triggers it, and it is actually the hit coming through. He's found the mark.
AC 130.
Yeah, Crws just taken straight out. Plan's still going to go down without too much to dissuade it. In fact, even got that Viper's Pit as well, just to supplement it.
Nivera has a lockdown that they could try and put in.
They organize him! Right round the corner, 3 kills. That is a rapid takeover. And it's all up to Scream now with the lockdown in the mid. foxz has to remove that one, has to commit the ult. Link, he's found it, pushed back from the final burst of his ultimate. He catches it still. The post plant is being played, and it is that 2v2. One more snake bite in hand for sScary. They're holding it, different elevation for them. Link just having to spam every single angle. No more dives available! It's a whiff from Scream, and he knew exactly where Link was.
Fearlessness.
And he's up against one of the oldest Jet players in the entire tournament in the form of Scream.
He really is. It's veteran experience against just rookie talent. And hey, both have found their moments. But that was a hell of a round from Surf.
Quick little spam here. And all the pressure now for Liquid. That is a deep wall. Crws just getting so spammed. He's tagged up as well. He needs support from the rest of his team. No one's dealing with Scream though. Quick little jiggles. A tap, a little peek. It's enough for him to secure 2. Dashes away just to be sure as well that he's safe, but eventually detained, and foxz is able to swing and actually collect it. Link, enough of a reset there with the Sheriff to be able to find that one. Spray is not good from foxz, and the run and gun in play. Liquid, plenty of players healthy, and with sScary just left alive in the 1v4. That's the spike, 40 seconds remaining, but a very difficult ask.
This is for the map. If sScary's able to pull this one off, it would be absurd. He can't go back over to A either.
Left.
That exit is being blocked off by Link. And it does look like that's what's going to happen. 20 seconds on the clock and Link's being delivered. Oh,
well,
okay, well, he's just going to save the gun.
Considering the save, yeah.
Brent, the economy, the gun situation for Liquid in this round was awful. It's potentially the final round of the map. They had to buy up whatever they had available. But there were Sheriffs, there were, shoddy buys all over the place. Spectres, and they're still able to make that one work. Scream with a Vandal. They might be starting to smell a rat, though.
Yeah, I think they're kind of clocking on to these big plays that keep happening now. All the players grouped up, and Scream will see what he can do. Dash in hand! Well, the counter spam, soulcas taken care of, and this could be it. 2 massive picks for them. xerxia would love to try and reclaim that weaponry, but I think the bodies are a little bit too deep for them. In fact, Surf managed to get the knives online, so they swapped the gun over, I think, into Crws' hands. Sushiboys tries to play close. He's removed. Taken out of the fight. Eliminated. Pressure is mounting. They have to perform right here, right now. A golden opportunity to bring it to that map 3 for xerxia. The swing comes through, the snake bite is impeccable. It sets him up wonderfully, and with that, the